Welcome back to this edition of On the Move, where we go behind the scenes of some of Forsyth County's larger construction projects. And today, we're at the Fowler Water Reclamation Facility, where an expansion is underway right now. And this facility is what treats the wastewater that comes in from the county to this facility and is returned back to the environment. We'll talk about that here in just a minute, but we definitely want to talk about the expansion happening here and why that's so important. Joining us today is County Water Project Manager Senior Mike Grinberg from the Water Department, as well as Plant Manager John Marshall. Gentlemen, thank you so much for taking some time here for us today.
Pleasure to be here.
Well, where are we right now in the facility? This is a very large facility here at Fowler, so where exactly are we?
Well, this is the beginning of the process. The headworks are behind us. That's where the raw sewage first enters the facility. Over to that side is an equalization tank that shaves the peaks from the flow coming into the plant.
Okay, easy enough. So this is, again, a very large plant. If you don't know much about the Fowler Water Reclamation Facility, you can find more online at forsythco.com under the Water Department page. So what changes are coming here to Fowler?
Well, we expanding our capacity. Recently, we expanded our treatment plant to the 5 MGD, million gallons a day. But it's not enough, believe it or not. Our county is growing and we have to expand it to the 7.52 to support our permitting process. So we're building a new membrane treatment tanks area, and we are installing the new pumps for the IPS pump station, which is pumping the sewage to our headworks, and that's how the process starting from the pump station. So our capacity for the pumps is not enough right now. We're replacing all the old pumps and adding the new one. So each pump has the 160 horsepower, can pump about 2,000 gallons per minute.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a lot. And you mentioned there at the beginning of that conversation about 5 MGD. It's 5 million gallons a day that's processed here, and that's expanding, right?
Exactly.
That's amazing.
So we almost at the capacity at 5 MGD. I think John will explain exactly how much we're treating every day, and it's close to 5.
Well, what is the number, John? How much are we treating here throughout the county?
Well, we're permitted for 5 million gallons a day, and right now we're a little over 4. Wow. And it takes a while to expand the plant, so we've got to get that started, and we're ready when we exceed that 5 million gallons a day.
And that's just here at this facility. Now there's additional facilities, correct?
Correct. We've got 4 other plants around the county, nowhere near as big as this one, but they can treat 2 or 3 million gallons a day at the other facilities.
And a stat to also keep in mind, this was in the 2022 annual report that you can find online as well. There were 2.5 billion gallons of wastewater treated last year at these facilities. That's a lot of wastewater, and that number only going up. It shows the importance of this needed expansion behind us here. All right, so John, let's talk about wastewater for a minute. Once it is treated, where exactly does it go? I know you got some props here.
This is our raw sewage.
Okay.
This is what comes down the pipe from the homes and businesses and schools and enters the treatment plant. And this is our finished water after it's been treated, and we utilize naturally occurring bacteria that live in the environment naturally, and we force them to remove the organics and the nutrients to give us a quality water that can be used for irrigation, as well as return to the environment for downstream users.
And then once it returns to the environment, the cycle continues, right? Water then returned back to the county that is distributed from the Antioch water treatment plant. Is that correct?
Well, correct. We don't go directly from discharge to intake at the water plant, but downstream users certainly do. And when you think about it, there's no more water on this planet than was here when the dinosaurs were here. So it all has to be used and reused and treated properly to be put back in the environment for future use.
It's an interesting thought. It's something a lot of us take for granted is just clean drinking water. Where does it come from and how is it made? Such an incredible process here in Forsyth County. And you can learn more about that process too. Tours are available. If you'd like to tour This facility, the Shake Rag facility, if you like to tour the Antioch water treatment plant, that is also an option too. So we highly encourage those curious about how water is treated and returned to homes for safe drinking water. You can do so by taking one of those tours. Sign up today at forsythco.com underneath the water and sewer department page. Gentlemen, thank you so much. John, Mike, we appreciate all you do for the county. Thank you so much for the insight here today.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
So long for now. Thanks for watching On the Move. We'll catch you next time.